control over how things going to go. How does that make you feel? Knowing that you've got more history, not that Jay doesn't know, but knowing that you've got more history and nobody knows you better than you.
Well, I think that the thing with the whole label thing and Jay being up there is just that I respect him as an artist, and I think that he's a very talented guy, and I like some of his music and all of that. I think it's important that someone who runs the label has the experience and the know-how and the expertise to do so.
Okay.
And baking a cake doesn't qualify you to run a bakery.
Mm-hmm.
And making great records doesn't qualify you to run a label. I mean, the former president, Kevin Liles, was an intern there,
right.
And he grew up in the business,
Right.
I don't have a problem with Jay. I don't begrudge him his success. Like a lot of people, it's a funny thing to me when I read on the internet, people say, "Oh, LL's upset. He wants the job at Def Jam." Like, people have to understand something. First of all, I turned that down 10 years ago because I didn't think I was qualified. That's
okay.
the first thing.
Wow.
And secondly, my life is, I have a huge life. I don't want to go to work at Def Jam every day. Like, I'm LL Cool J, and I'm okay with that.
Right.
And I can live with that.
Okay.
So, the reality is, I just feel like, he was just put in a position, a really tough position, because he didn't, with all due respect, have the experience to do the job.
Right.
He never had a job in the music industry ever.
Right.
Like, where did he work at before that? So how do you run Def Jam? It looks good to the public, and I respect him as an artist, and I mean, totally above board. Like, I don't begrudge him. I want him to succeed. If I can snap my fingers right now, and he succeeds and goes even further, I snap my fingers, no problem. But when you talk about running a label, the person that's the president of a company has to know what they're doing.
Let me say this, kid.
I mean, that's just the reality. I mean, no one out there is going to put you can't make me the general manager of V103 just because I'm LL. That's not enough. I don't know anything about the radio business.
Let me say this to you.